Afternoon from a very wet, miserable, grouchy Northampton. Weather has not been great, but hey, there we go. Just a short one to let you all know I'm still here. It's been a weird month, to say the least. Just out getting some fresh air before I head back into the hospital. To be clear, it's not me. I'm not in hospital myself. I'm just providing care for someone in there. So I'm just out getting a bit of a break. Gonna head to the local supermarket, get some food. Because believe it or not, hospital food, no matter where you're on the globe, it's not great. Hey Brie, how you doing? So I just thought we'd get a little look-see around this part of the town. There's one small homeless tent over there. It's not too bad for this area. That bridge over there takes us to the marina, which we will try and get round to. It's incredibly boggy and muddy out. And I'm being lazy, don't really want to walk back and forth on the same footpaths. So let's cut across here. I'll apologise for the shakiness. I have no camera gear with me whatsoever. I'm literally doing this handheld and it's cold and my fingers are already freezing up. Hello Sonia. This over here was an art installation of some wood many years ago. They were really big and now they're rotten. Am I going for a snack? Well, I'm going to try and find something to eat that doesn't require cooking, because the hospital doesn't have any facilities for me. Hello, Jim. Ooh, there's a lot of water down there today. Let's have a look. No motorcycles. Like that stops the kids. Wow. So, low water level, not sure how well you can see, is high. Those chains should not be touching the water. Also, it shouldn't be brown. That is a lot of runoff from further upstream. Now, if we're quick, we can have a peek through the gate. I can't enter here. But there's the marina from the other side of the gate. Let's have a quick... Oh, no, what's this now? Oh. They've now shut the public area. Oh, there you go. Can't go fishing, can't see the birds. Huh. Yeah, weather conditions and strong stream advice. Well, yeah, there's plenty of that. There's a small peek of the boats. Let's see if my old boat's still here, shall we? It's been a few years, to be honest. It's probably long gone. Been sold 100 times. Nope, there she is. See that big white thing? Right down. How do I zoom in? There we go. That's the back of it. It's been a long time since I've been out on those boats. Let's try and get a better look there. Ooh. There we go. Well, I guess we go for a walk along the river and see how bad it's flooded up. Now, the clearance under this bridge is usually 10 to 12 foot. I'm betting today it's more like 6, which means no boats are allowed to move. In fact, they may have already put a red flag out. Yeah, as you can see, the clearance there is not great. So it's only be a short one while I wander to the supermarket, mainly because the supermarket has no signal inside. There's a person with blue hair. And some swans. And geese. Geese for Sonia. So to give you an idea of how flooded up this is, this pontoon to my left is usually at a 45 degree rake, 30 to 45 degrees. we've got a lot of water coming down lately. The Weir is, well, it's flowing like crazy. Let's have a look. Yes. Let's pop over the bridge, show you just how bad it is. That lock is flooding. The water should not be that close to the top, ever. So all them blocks are locked. We'll pop over this side. Get myself into all sorts of bother. There's some swans. Hello, swans. There's some shouty geese. So this is the town centre lock, which was famous for flooding back in '98. Yeah, there you go. You are not allowed to move your boats in this weather. That's what the big red sign's about. That there is a map off the river from source to mouth. And we are all the way down there at that bottom yellow blob. It goes all the way. It's a big yellow blob. There used to be a boathouse here before the university built this new curvy footbridge. Let's take a wander up and see what else has flooded or sunk or who knows. They used to do like canoe hire from here. You could day rent one, paddle around for a while, come back cold and wet. And we didn't die. Woo! Pretty brown, yeah. So a lot of this river is fed from further upstream from fields. And ironically, it's called the River Nen, although convention has it might actually be the River Nine. It was intentionally misspelt by cartographers. So there you go, that is 6 foot, 7, 8, 9 foot deep nearly, I think. So yeah, there's 9 tributaries to this river, and they believe the actual name is the River Nine. But back when maps were hand drawn and cost a fortune, they would intentionally misspell words to stop copying and piracy. Now, whether or not that's true, who knows? And this here is the mooring and embarkation point that we used to run our boat from for wheelchair access. It's a good 15 years ago now, 20 years ago. But as you can see, they moor up along here. We won't go all the way today, but right up where that road bridge is takes you up towards the navigation, which takes you towards the canal, the Grand Union. Ooh, smell of burning wood, lovely. So all this on the left was built after the floods. Back in '98, I would be, if I remember rightly, 4 foot underwater at this point, above my head. It's changed a lot over the years. So all these walls were built as damming against future flooding. Try not to get the young'un. Well, that's quite a nice boat. Still out of my price range. So we'll head up this way. This bridge here is supposedly named after the local rugby club. Whether or not it is, I'm not sure. That's seen better days, sadly, but at least it's securely moored, unlike this one. Would anybody like to guess what's wrong with that boat? Open to suggestion. We'll just wander up this way, have a look at the flood wall. There's some absolutely gorgeous boats along here in the summer. Yeah, and that's not the worst we've seen, Brie. I'm hoping it's gone. There was one up here which, well, the use of the word boat was a stretch. I believe the more accurate term was brig. So these lovely boats. Rebel for life, love it. Old-fashioned stained glass. I mean, just the artwork alone that goes into these boats. You know, canal season really picks up in the spring, summer. I'm already booked for one canal show, weather permitting, etc, etc. So here we go. This is some of the memorials and monuments. These are done by school kids affected by the flooding. So we have the hovercraft. I mean, the irony is not lost. Football club, rabbits and fish. More football related stuff. The Cobblers being the Northampton town. We're famous for our shoes. This was built in, 2002 they built this wall. So 4 years after the flood. And there's a plaque, see if we can get to it. Outlining the attempt to prevent future flooding. It's, well, a matter of opinion. That's the old Corn Exchange. It's now a really posh house. There's all new builds, which, as you can probably tell, are not looking great. Let's wander back. The flood defences include repurposed air raid sirens from the World War. Now, they are scattered strategically at known flood points with flip triggers, so if the water hits a certain point, they sound. The problem is, they sound quite a lot. And we generally kind of ignore them now, unfortunately. It's, if you're local, you're used to it. It's just one of those things, sadly. We shall wander up to the front of the supermarket. There is no way we'll get away with streaming inside. They are well against that. But as you can probably see from here, the water is moving at a fair pace. In fact, let me see if I can't find somewhere describing it better. Right. There you go. The Nen is, I've got to get this right around, it's either the coldest or second coldest river in Britain. The third, I think the third slowest flowing. So that gives you an idea of just how much water we've got coming down, and you know, management of it is better now. We have washlands for it. Oh, there's some ducks. There's the back side of the boat. Sadly, from the condition of it, it looks like it was abandoned. Right. Just for the sake of it, let's wander up here. Well, so I know a few of you guys have been asking where I've been. Long story. Sat in a hospital room. Mr. Bridge, there's a man doing a wheelie on his push bicycle. I've been sat in a hospital room with my mother, who has been incredibly ill. She is on the mend now, thankfully. We are not out of the woods, but we are making progress. All of last month's plans, straight out the window. There's some graffiti. All the plans went out the window straight away. It wasn't a question, we just cancelled everything. I am looking forward to eventually going home. For those who don't know, sleeping on a hospital recliner is a skill set, which is not pleasurable. Especially not when they have no idea how to control the temperature in there. But hey, it could be worse. So here we go, this is the back of the supermarket with, yeah, maybe I won't show you that graffiti. But I'm still here, I've not gone anywhere. I have some content set aside when I get a chance to edit it. As you can imagine, it won't be so. Seems like people are happy to be here. Well, that's loud. That's unnecessarily loud. And this is on Saturday, the State of the Nation here. But there we go. Well, I'm going in here now. This is our supermarket. So thanks for joining me. It's been a pleasure. I'm still here, more or less. Tired, but here. And I'll see you all later. Bye for now.